Welcome back. Today, we are diving into a dish that is, well, it's a true sensory symphony. A breakfast with a history as rich and compelling as its flavor. We're talking about çılbır, the Turkish masterpiece that proves eggs can be elegant, exciting, and absolutely unforgettable.
And you know what? They are not exaggerating. This isn't just a new recipe. It's a whole new experience. America's Test Kitchen really hit the nail on the head here. Once you've had çılbır, believe me, your standard breakfast is never going to feel quite the same.
Okay, so let's break down what we're actually talking about. At its heart, çılbır is this brilliant dance between three core things. You've got the cool, tangy yogurt base, the warm, silky poached egg, and then the sizzling, aromatic butter that gets poured over the whole thing. It's that combination that makes it so magical. Now, to really understand this dish, we have to go back in time. Because this isn't some modern brunch trend that just popped up. No, its story begins in the seriously opulent palaces of the Ottoman Empire. I mean, this dish has been on quite a journey. It started out as a delicacy reportedly enjoyed by none other than Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror, way back in the 15th century. But it didn't stay locked away in the palace. It became this cherished staple in homes all across Turkey. And now, well, now it's taking the international brunch scene by storm. And this really shows you how important eggs were. I mean, just imagine this. Your entire career, your chance to cook in the royal court, all of it came down to how well you could cook an egg. There was literally nowhere to hide your mistakes. It was the ultimate culinary audition, which just tells you everything about the respect they had for this simple yet incredibly complex ingredient. So, let's see how this thing is built, starting right from the foundation. That cool, creamy, garlicky yogurt. It really is the canvas for everything that comes next. Okay, the secret here is all about texture and temperature. You absolutely need a thick, strained yogurt. A good Greek yogurt works great, so it doesn't turn into a soupy mess when that hot egg lands on it. And here's a pro move. Let it come to room temperature. It just takes that icy chill off, making that famous hot and cold contrast in the final dish absolutely perfect. All right, let's dive into the part that makes a lot of home cooks, a little nervous, the poached egg. But don't worry, the experts have come up with some incredible techniques that take all the stress right out of it. So here are two fantastic ways to get that perfect poached egg. The strainer method from America's Test Kitchen is just genius. You drain off all the loose, watery parts of the egg white before you cook it, which basically guarantees a tidy, perfectly shaped egg. Then you've got the classic vortex method, where you create a whirlpool to wrap the whites around the yolk. Both of them lead to a beautiful result. And hey, for those of us who want an even lower stress option, here's a fantastic hack from Rafika's Kitchen. Just use a shallow pan instead of a deep pot. You can skip all the swirling and easily cook multiple eggs at the same time. It's efficient, it's simple, and it's perfect for when you're making brunch for a crowd. So we've got our cool yogurt and our warm egg. Now for the grand finale, the part that ties it all together with a sizzle, that fiery, fragrant spiced butter.
Now the key ingredient here is biber, which you might also know as Aleppo pepper. And listen, this is not just any old chili flake. It's got this beautiful, deep red color and this wonderful, almost fruity flavor with a gentle, warming heat. It's so much milder and more complex than the crushed red pepper you probably have in your pantry, and it's absolutely essential for that authentic chil-bir taste.
The technique for the butter is key. You want to heat it until it starts to foam up and sputter. That little bit of browning develops this amazing nutty flavor. But the most crucial step, and you have to remember this, is to take the pan off the heat before you add the biber. This lets the spice bloom and infuse the butter with its gorgeous color and flavor without burning and turning bitter. All right, our components are ready. We have the cool yogurt, the perfect egg, the sizzling butter. Now let's bring it all together and create that unforgettable multi-sensory bite. The final assembly is just beautifully simple. You create that bed of yogurt, you nestle the egg right on top, and then comes the magic moment, drizzling that hot butter over everything. Oh, the sizzle, the aroma, it's just incredible. A final sprinkle of herbs adds that little touch of freshness. And please, this is non-negotiable. You absolutely need a good, crusty bread to serve with this. Whether it's traditional Turkish pide, a baguette, or a thick slice of sourdough, its job is to scoop up every last bit of that glorious mixture of runny yolk, creamy yogurt, and spiced butter. This quote just gets right to the heart of why çılbır is so special. It's not just about the flavors, which are, don't get me wrong, amazing.
It's about the play of temperatures and textures. That simultaneous hit of cool, warm, and hot is what makes this dish a true culinary masterpiece.
So, from a sultan's palace to kitchens all around the world, Çılbır has stood the test of time for a reason. It is so much more than just a meal, it's an experience. The only question left is, are you ready to transform your morning routine and make your breakfast legendary?